Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for a really, really special video. You know, this is one of the days that is usually tough for me, but I want to turn it into a positive thing and just make a vid talking about it a little bit. So I had a brother. Anybody who's been a long time fan, I'm sure knows this. But I had a brother. His name was Derek, and basically when I was a kid, you talk about like an older brother that just had your back. He wasn't my blood brother, but he basically took care of me big time when I was way younger. Like when I was 5 years old, still would have me over at his house, and he'd be sitting there playing paintball with his friends. He'd have a bunch of parties with his friends over, but he still made sure I was included with things, like treated me like that big time little brother. And I was up to him like a big brother. He's the one that got me into games, basically like gaming. Like I was 5 years old and I beat Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It was the first game that I ever played and actually beat. And yeah, the one weighing 64 at the time. Oh my god. But talk about just having my back big time and just being an absolutely awesome role model and just big brother and everything. Well, you fast forward a lot of the years and everything, and when I was in college, it was about actually 9 years ago. It's crazy to say that. But yeah, when I was a sophomore in college, we unexpectedly lost him, and that definitely broke my heart. It was during the finals period of a college semester. So you imagine being in college and just dealing with everything that's going on in finals and everything, and then that bombshell dropping at that time period. And I made a piece that I dedicated to him. I've shown it in a few of my videos and everything, and still have it at my family home and such. And it's just it's it means so damn much to me, and it's also the thing that triggered my thoughts for my thesis. So my college thesis I did on my family, and him, just losing him and making a graffiti tag and a piece for him is what inspired my thesis, and then I ended up making a bunch of pieces. And ironically, the thesis being the big time body of work that made it to where I could graduate and get my degree. So he sparked that, and it just made me going through and working on that. It was one of the toughest things I ever had to do, and it made it where I stepped away from actual pigment art for a long time. And it helped me come to terms with my family, but it was really hard with that. And at the same time, still getting the amazing achievement of actually going and getting my degree. But it was really hard to go through, just coping with everything, and just really having to really dig down deep about things with my own family, and that ironically being coming to terms with how things are with my own family and everything being the key for me actually getting my degree. But I looked up to my bro big time, and I still do. I look up to the stars in the sky, like how I'm doing right now, filming this outside. But you know, it's been a while since he's passed, but he's always in my memories. He's one of the tattoos that I got on my arm, the actual one that I made for him for my thesis, I got tatted on my arm, as well as the one I did for my mom. But I always looked up to Derek big time, and I know he's looking down and he's proud and he's smiling, and just I'm proud of the work and everything that's gone in. And I just wanted to make this video just to share the story with you guys about it, because being at the point where being able to actually sit and speak on it and turn it into a thing of just celebration and happiness, because every time around this year it gets really difficult. I'd say from this point right here, November 9th, because it's his birthday, until when we actually lost him, which is the beginning of December 2nd. This time period is always the toughest part of the year for me. But I always just channel into the things I love doing, whether it's working hard with my job, whether it's making the content for you guys, especially with that, you already know, and especially with my art as well, channeling all those feelings and emotions into a positive, and just putting light and just love out there. And especially doing so helps me get through the tough time period, and just missing him. Naturally, it's the pain never goes away, but the jar just gets bigger. But still, with that, I know he's looking down and he's proud, and just turning it always into a thing of just celebration of his life, because I know he's looking down and he's just proud, and doing everything I can to just grind and work and you know, just build the future, man. And I'm looking forward to the future big time. You know, I got a lot of things planned on here, like Beyblade X wise, Beyblade Burst wise, even with the skits. You know, things planned for the BU Plus series. Still things planned for Metal Fight Beyblade, even though there's not a whole ton left to do. Literally, it's on the last legs. But you know, one day revisiting it when you know we can get the base 3D printed that I planned for the series, especially, you know, and especially some Bakugan Gen 2.0 stuff. Well, not Gen 2.0, but Gen 2 stuff, you know, like with the doc profiles and everything. I'm not done with those. A lot of those are going to be coming as well. And even more Bakugan, like Gen 3.0 unboxings. So, yeah, you know, but this just being a really, really special day to me. And, you know, a day of just celebration and a day that, you know, is always tough to just, you know, sit with, but having y'all support, the support of my friends, the support of my love and everything just helps out so much. And I want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you give me on a constant basis. And D, I hope I'm making you proud, man. I look up to this guy every day and just think about him, and especially around this time period, especially today, it being his birthday. But yeah, I just wanted to make that video and just share the story with y'all. You know, if you didn't know, I'm sure if you've been a subscriber for a long time, I've made skits and such that have paid homage to him, and you know, like celebration of life, and I've, you know, incorporated him with a lot of things, even with like the skit series, you know, with some characters, believe it or not, and still have that plan for Burst even too. But yeah, guys, anyways, I guess that's gonna do it. But I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, you know, be sure to leave a like, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna do the regular outro, but you know, just know I love y'all so much, and thank you guys literally for all the support and everything. You guys are the absolute goats, you're the absolute best. Honored that there's an army of 122,000+ of you that watch the videos and everything, and I hope that, you know, with my videos, at any point, if you're having a tough day, I can at least get a smile on your face. Even if I get you to just laugh for a second and be like, and then you go on to a different video, I did my job. And, you know, that's what it's all about, putting out the good energies, the good vibes, the positivity, and uplifting. And that's my hope with every single video, because it helps me to do so, even so with things with my own life as well. You guys are the absolute best. You're the goats. I love y'all so much. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.